This cover is nothing compared to the cover for Max B's mixtape, Wavy Crockett. That's the shit I'm talking about. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is a mixtape review for French's new mixtape, Wave Gods. And as you can see from the cover, it's hosted by the one and only Silver Surfer himself, Max B. Well, obviously there's another Silver Surfer, the real Silver Surfer, but whatever, man. I'm talking about this Silver Surfer, Max B. Now, obviously you're going to hear him talking throughout this mixtape, and that starts off right on the intro, and after that we go into a song where French is spitting a little bit about his baby mama drama, and also how he's been affected by Chinks passing away. And I'm not being racist, I'm talking about the rapper Chinks, so I hope you weren't being racist either. Just made this video kind of awkward, I know. But moving on, French also asks why street rap is not selling as much as Kendrick, to which I would respond, honestly, I think some of us are just getting a little bit tired of all the drugs, guns, bitches, money, materialism type of rap. I mean, there's always going to be a place for that, and I do like some of that, especially when I just want some bangers and turn-up music, but I think it's a good thing to see that the conscious shit is doing much better, and actually, I'm pretty sure some of that street shit is still selling as well, but I guess it depends on your exact definition of street shit. I mean, Future has had a great run, and he's been very successful, and even though his music is considered trap music, I mean, it is street too, so I don't know. I'm just getting into a whole other thing here with the genres, but you guys know what I mean. I think it's great to see this conscious movement, and some of the street shit out there is still selling. Now, even though I'm not really a big fan of French Montana, there are actually 2 tracks on here that I thought were pretty dope. I like the song Sanctuary Part 2 because it has a wavy late night vibe that's just perfect for driving at night with its nice harmonies and its smooth production. And the song Lockjaw is pretty cool because it has French going back and forth in the verses and in the hooks with Kodak Black. So I thought these 2 tracks were 2 of the better ones. And there were a couple of other moments on here that were kind of standouts as well, but not that they're great tracks, they're just better than some of these auto-tune fests that French Montana has going on here. And speaking of auto-tune fests, I'm talking about the tracks like Miley, Cyrus, Groupie Love, and Holy Moly, where the hook is, holy moly, diamonds in my rollie. God damn it. But anyway, onto the tracks I'm talking about that are decent, not really overly great, but I thought they were better than a lot of what French usually offers. There's the song Old Man Wildin', where French, Diddy, or maybe he goes by Puff Daddy now, whatever you want to call him, that guy, you know who he is. Those 2 and Jadakiss spit verses back to back to back with no chorus or hook. So I thought it was pretty cool how they did that. And there were some alright lines there, but not really anything that was too crazy to me. And you're going to notice throughout this review that I'm not talking about lyricism and content too much because it's a French Montana mixtape, man. You don't go into this shit expecting to hear that. He's just all about the bangers, and I think he definitely has some on here, even though he doesn't do it quite as good as some of the other guys out there, in my opinion. But there is the Metro Boomin produced banger, Man of My City, which features a Travis Scott hook and an alright Big Sean verse, so this song was kind of cool for what it was, just a banger. I mean, once you see who's featured on it and who produced it, you can pretty much tell how it's going to sound. So, you know, if these guys come together on a track appeals to you, I think you'll probably like this one. Didn't blow me away, but I didn't think it was awful. Now there's also the track All Over, and I kind of like this one a little bit. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it was kind of cool because of the production. It has this wavy, futuristic vibe, and it has French and Chinks just doing their kind of singing, crooning thing on there. So it was alright for what it was. It was another one of those late night vibes. But the most frustrating track on here, by far, has got to be Jackson 5. This one just has this great soul sample production, but then Belly and French are just rapping and singing sloppily all over this damn one, and that really kind of ruined the production. So this is how you take fire and make it not hot. They basically just walked up to a campfire and just threw a bucket of water on top of it. So you won't be making s'mores, and you damn sure won't be making any of those delicious things where you like take a banana and chocolate and marshmallows, you put it in foil, you close it together, and then you cook it over the fire. We used to do that back in the day at my cottage. Maybe some of you guys did that if you were Boy Scouts. I don't know, just throwing that shit out there. But this song, they ruined that beat. But to move on, the last song I'm going to talk about is Figure It Out, And the best thing about this track is Nas's verse because he steals the show. He's spitting a little bit about trouble that he's having with his baby mama, kind of like what French did on the intro, and he also talks a bit about how he likes to be alone and he has that need for privacy. So it's a dope Nas verse. But then you got Kanye and French on here. French's verse was alright. He does kind of get introspective, and once again he brings up Chinks passing away and how he got shot and he actually survived that. But Kanye West is just... he's just been disappointing me a lot lately, man. All he does on this one is he does a couple of bars, and then he's doing his auto-tune crooning for the hook. So, is that what Kanye West has come to from dropping greatness like College Dropout, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and some of those other projects and even other loose songs of his, to just auto-crooning on a French Montana mixtape? Is that it? Really? It's fallen a long way in my opinion, but you know, some people love this type of shit from Kanye, so whatever. So, if you like that, maybe you'll like this track better than me. And this beat actually comes from an old Bishop Lamont song, which I think is called Can't Figure It Out. I didn't know that. One of my followers on Twitter told me, so shout out to you, and thank you very much. But overall, this mixtape has a couple of decent moments, a couple of tracks that I might be able to keep in rotation, but it's not that great, it's not that creative, it's not overly memorable, so I give it a 2.5 out of 5. If you're a French Montana fan, I think you'll like this more than me, obviously, because I'm honestly just not a big French fan, but you know what? I give credit where credit is due, which is why I pointed out a couple of songs on here that I liked, and you know, a couple of other things about this mixtape that I like. But if you're not a French Montana fan, don't expect this one to make you a fan, because it didn't make me a fan. I just liked a couple moments, and that was about it. But anyway, thank you for watching this review, boys and girls. I'll see you next time, and make sure you do that good YouTube and social media stuff, where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to that channel. Boom, boom. I'm going to go watch some Lucha Underground now. You guys enjoy yourselves.